Tonight on EA Sports. It's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They are led out by the 15th overall selection in 2019, former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Number 30.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On play action, Haskins. Got an open man, it's Ruggs.
Haskins pass.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's caught by Waller out left side.
Haskins
and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Haskins will throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jonathan Abram.
Well, no takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Haskins pass.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
To Devontae Adams.
The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 6 catches, 62 yards.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy, and that's exactly where he is now. Number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
On 1st and 10, Love. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. To the air again, Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He was trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And
out of the shotgun, Haskins looking deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Haskins. That's into the hands of Edwards.
Haskins pass.
It's a gain of 7, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Again, the ball
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
On the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
At the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
The ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll be taken down, but before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Love. And the Raiders have got him. Cameron Hayward in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Packers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To pass, here's Jordan Love. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
15. And the Raider first down.
56 Here's Haskins out of the gun. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller.
Haskins pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Patterson on the carry.
44-yard line.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Darnell Savage on the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Haskins pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete.
Haskins
took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
It's 3rd down.
Third down. Here's Haskins.
Yards to go.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Kenny Clark racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
At their own 6-yard
About
line.
set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love now. To the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Love going to give this one to Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
Love's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
That's
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. First down, Love to pass. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have moved out in front. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Returning it, John Ross. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24.
Loving the Packers now with a first and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Loves pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard
Love
line.
from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's good.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Throwing, Love, and a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Right at the line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the
Love now on second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass. Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Number 30, the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Line.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Receiving team.
Let me play, dog. Let me play.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go again to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On the carry. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside.
That's good for a green.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Caught on the right side by Adams. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. On the delay, Jones. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have the Packers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st and 10.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Jones. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
No!
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, Love. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Set to kick off.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller.
Haskins pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that's incomplete. It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on third and 4.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Las Vegas.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now on second and 13. Haskins is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Haskins pass.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now here's Ross.
And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back.
He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. Don't like that.
I just want you to know that you agree with me. That's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter.
At the 41-yard line.
He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
The score, Packers 20.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. On play action. Love to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Jones, the ball carrier.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, it's Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. The Packers on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They run. It's Williams. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the first, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13.
Makes the score Packers 23.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that, and wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Leonard Williams make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Raiders on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Remember, throughout.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Number 33.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Aaron Jones.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
It's deep, particularly the secondary has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
They go play action with Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jones running on 1st down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not even tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 29-yard
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. And Adams has it complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.